My fiancé told me he'd never been married. I found out the truth at his grandfather's anniversary party, from a toast. We'd been together 2.5 years, engaged for 8 months. I'm 29, he's 36, and I'd already put a deposit on a venue. When we met, he told me his story on our third date, over pasta. Career-focused through his 20s, a couple of long relationships that didn't work out, never married, no kids, waiting for the right one. He said I was the first woman he'd ever pictured a wedding with. I remember going home and telling my roommate that exact line, giddy about it. He was easy to believe, steady job, tidy apartment, showed up when he said he would. He remembered my coffee order after one date and my grandmother's name after one story. My friends adored him. My dad, who has never liked anyone I've dated, helped him fix a fence in June and came inside and said, that one's a keeper. When he proposed, I cried before he got the ring box fully open. 8 months later, I'm neck deep in seating charts, and his grandparents' 50th anniversary party lands on a Saturday. Big backyard thing, fairy lights, maybe 40 relatives, most of whom I'd met and genuinely liked. His Uncle Ray, the family's unofficial toastmaster, big voice, bigger heart, got up after dinner, clinked his glass, and gave this beautiful rambling speech about 50 years of marriage, about the family growing, about love taking its shots and getting back up. And then, lifting his glass toward my fiancé and me, warm as sunshine, he said it. And here's to the next wedding in this family. And hey, second time's the charm, right buddy? Laughter. Somebody whooped. His mother's face did something fast and complicated. And my fiancé laughed too. Laughed. And raised his glass and squeezed my hand under the table like nothing had happened. Second time. I'm good at keeping my face still. I learned it in sales, so I smiled through the applause while my ears rang. And when the party resumed, I leaned over and asked him quietly, what did Ray mean? Second time. He didn't miss a beat. Not one. He rolled his eyes affectionately and said, Ray's had 4 glasses of wine, babe. He gets his nephews mixed up. And here's the thing. I almost took it. It was such a smooth answer. It was the answer of a man who had given it before. I excused myself to the bathroom, locked the door, sat on the edge of the tub, and called my sister. She listened to my 45-second download and then said in her flat paralegal voice, marriage records are public. What county did he grow up in? I knew the county. She stayed on the phone while I searched the online records index with my hands shaking. It took 4 minutes to find. A marriage license with his full name. The middle name I'd only ever seen on our venue contract, dated 9 years ago. And then my sister, still calm, said the sentence that changed the temperature of my whole body. Now search dissolutions. Same county, then statewide. I searched. She searched. Nothing. No divorce filing in that county or anywhere in the state. Maybe they filed somewhere else, I whispered. Maybe, she said. Or you need to see paper before you see a venue again. I walked back out under those fairy lights, sat down next to him, and watched him charm his cousins for another hour while I performed being fine. Then, on the drive home, I said calmly that I'd found the license and the missing divorce, and that I'd like to see the decree, not an explanation, a document. I watched him cycle through it in real time. Confusion, then the wounded face, then you went digging behind my back, then finally, when none of it moved me, the truth delivered to the windshield. They'd separated 8 years ago. She'd moved abroad. The divorce got complicated, then expensive, then basically just paperwork, and he'd been meaning to finalize it, and it didn't feel like a real marriage anymore. So saying never married felt honest. He said that with a straight face. Legally married for 9 years. Engaged to me for 8 months. Felt honest. I had him drop me at my sister's. I took the ring off in her kitchen and set it in a coffee mug, which felt insane and correct at the same time. That was 11 days ago. He's called 30 sometimes. His mother called once and left a voicemail that was mostly a sigh, and then, you deserve to know, sweetheart. We all thought you knew. The venue refunded my deposit yesterday. The coordinator asked if we'd like to reschedule. I told her the truth. You can't reschedule something that was never legally possible in the first place.